is going to be a very difficult review. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna have a lot to say that I'm not gonna cut out, but there's definitely a lot to say. So I will do as much as I can. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is our, seventh book review, which is my least favorite number. But this is definitely not my least favorite book. It's nowhere near that. It's impeccable. Today we are going to be reviewing Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson. So yeah, I read this for freshman English. I finished it a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Also, this is our third review of a banned book, which I'm honestly shocked by. The banned books that we reviewed in the past are The Outsiders and The First Hunger Games. It was shocking for me to learn that The Maze Runner isn't a banned book. It's only a matter of time, I think. But honestly, if it hasn't been banned yet, maybe it won't. Hopefully it doesn't. But honestly shocking that there are still dystopian books, teen dystopian books from the 2000s that haven't been banned yet. But, let's keep it that way. That's good. Just kind of shocking. I truthfully do not know how to talk about this book because it touches a very sensitive topic, which is why it's a banned book. But I'm going to try my best, but I don't know how to talk about a topic this sensitive. I was questioning whether I should post a review on this on YouTube with me talking instead of doing only the Goodreads review, but ultimately it's a very important topic that this book focuses on, which is SA, and I also thought this was an incredible piece of literature, and I feel as if I should share that. So let's get into the synopsis. I am outcast. The kids behind me laugh so loud, I know they're laughing about me. I can't help myself. I turn around. It's Rachel, surrounded by a bunch of kids wearing clothes that most definitely did not come from the East Side Mall. Rachel Bruin, my ex-best friend. She stares at something above my left ear. Words climb up my throat. This was the girl who suffered through brownies with me, who taught me how to swim, who understood about my parents, who didn't make fun of my bedroom. If there's anyone in the entire galaxy that I'm dying to tell what really happened, it's Rachel. My throat burns. Her eyes meet mine for a second. I hate you, she mouths silently. Melinda Sordina's freshman year is off to a horrible start. She busted an end-of-summer party by calling the cops, and now her friends, and even strangers, all hate her. Months pass, and things aren't getting better. She's a pariah. The lowest of low. Avoided by everyone. But eventually, she'll reveal what happened at the party, and when she finally speaks the truth, everything will change. So, when I originally read this book, in my English class, we had a choice between 3 books. That was The Hate You Give, Paper Towns, and Speak. I read Speak first. I am currently reading Paper Towns. I didn't have to, but I'm going to because we're going to watch the movie in class, and I want to read the book first. But I chose Speak because I don't see a lot of essay representation in books often. And I felt like that was something really important for me to read and experience in a book. And I can't speak for how accurate it is, but I think that it was a very genuine feeling storyline. And I think that just overall the writing just was executed well for how a teenage girl thinks Like, I relate to Melinda more than any other character I've ever read when it comes to like her thought process, not with her experiences, luckily, but like with her, like, how she processes things and how she thinks. I like the things that she thinks about, I also think about a lot. So I connected with her a lot that way. Anyways, now I'm going to go into my official Goodreads review. So my review is 5 stars, and it says, I don't know what to say about this book. It is truly a work of art. Melinda is inspiring and relatable and wonderful, and Anderson is an incredible author. I laughed, I cried, and this was the first time that a book pushed me to the point where I was physically nauseous. That's another thing. That's like a huge, like, that's never happened to me before. Like, I've been like gross, but I've never been like I want to throw up reading this, which I think is an incredible gift as an author. Yeah, yeah, that too. Like, to be able to make people feel nauseous with something that you wrote down. This book is so incredibly necessary for every person ever, and it is truly unforgettable. I It is necessary. I think that this is a very necessary book. It's like, I understand how it could be very triggering for some people, but I also think that it's important for everybody to read it once in their life to just like spread awareness of SA. And obviously, every single experience is different, but I feel like just like having more representation in the media of it is a very important thing to have. And this is like, from what I know, an excellent representation. And I don't know anything. Um, so don't listen to me. But that's what I think. Um, the book length. My copy is 198 pages, which is very short. And I think that's actually a good thing because when it comes to serious topics like this, it's like more accessible for people to read something that's shorter. Like, if you're a person that doesn't read books as often, it's good to have a very important book be shorter so that you can get through it and so that more people can read it, because people struggle reading really long books. So the fact that this is short and it has a great storyline is amazing. The chapter length ranges from half a page to like 7, 8 pages, which is perfect to me as well. It really helps with attention span. If it's a short chapter, I'm like, okay, I can get through another chapter. Okay, I can get through another one. So then I end up reading the book faster. Um, so it's like, that's also a very motivating feature to get through the book. Um, my favorite character was Melinda. I don't think that there are many other characters that could be considered a favorite. Melinda is hilarious and wonderful and relatable and just thinks so similarly to how I think. So I like, that's a really impeccable thing. My least favorite character is Andy Evans. Obviously, this is a book represented by, like, this is about SA. There will be the victim and there will be the person that SA'd the victim, and that is disgusting. So I despise him. I'd be concerned about anybody who had a least favorite character that wasn't him. So there's that. Um, as I said before, I recommend this book to absolutely every single person in the world. I think that it is so extremely important, again, for there to be media representation of SA, in like a respectful way, like this book is, but also without sugarcoating it or glorifying it. It's just like, okay, this is how it is, and it's disgusting. And like, I, I literally, like, I felt like sick after reading a specific page of this book. Like, I read it, I think, like in fourth period, the period before lunch, And then I felt nauseous throughout the rest of the day. Like I felt physically ill thinking about this. But it's just so important to have this out there to spread awareness of SA. I have not watched the movie and I do not intend to watch the movie. I might watch the movie eventually, but Kristen Stewart plays Melinda, and I don't trust her with a serious role like that after her representation of Bella in the Twilight movies. So I will not be giving a movie review, and I will not be watching the movie. Um, I have thought about this a lot after I finished it, not only because of schoolwork, that's partly it, but also just like it's not something that you can forget. Like I don't think about it like just the way that I felt disgusted, but I thought about it in the way that Melinda dealt with the situation and eventually started to overcome it in the end. Obviously not fully recovering, but just like starting to like be more herself and like learning how to deal with the memories of what happened to her. I just found really inspiring and beautiful. So yeah. That is Speak by Laurie Anderson. Um, and I will see you all in the next book review. Bye, everybody.